Hare Krishna to all our donors, all our supporters, and all our well-wishers. And I want to give a special, sincere thank you to all of you for encouraging Govardhan Institute and our team members to do services that we've been doing. We have installed more than 103 pumps so far in villages and also on Jurassic Coast, Braj Parikrama. Last year in 2024, earlier part of the year, I met with the Pradhan, President of Govardhan, and he suggested that this is very nice that you're providing water in the villages, but if it'll be much more exciting for everyone if you can put water pumps on the Jurassic Coast, Braj Jurassic Coast, and that way both the pilgrims as well as the villagers and the local people will benefit. So we took a sankalp that we will do 108 water pumps on the Jurassic Coast, and so far we have done 33 water pumps on the Jurassic Coast itself. And prior to that, for previous 2 years we have been installing water pumps in villages and also some towns and some schools, and which also includes Radha Bagh and Krishna Bagh in Barsana. So that is a reasonably great achievement that we have done in the past 3 years, I would say. And we want to continue installing hand water pumps, complete the Jurassic Coast Parikrama, and then we want to go beyond that. There's almost 1100 villages where ideally we need to put 10 pumps per village so that they can have decent water supply. Secondly, we've been focusing on the Gopika project. Gopika project is basically young girls from very poor homes who are being sponsored by all of you, our donors and supporters. And so far we have had more than 400 girls who have gone to school, and presently we have 300 who are still at school, and 100 plus have graduated, and out of which 30 girls have gone for higher educations. So this is also a dire need for these girls in the villages, because if we don't support them, then they will be forced to get married at the age of 12, 13, 14, and then that is the end of their life. Like one girl who actually initiated this project, who I was inspired by, Mona, she told me that, like, Prabhu, I don't want to get married. I am really good at my education. Because of my parents' financial difficulties, they are planning to get me married. I am almost 16, and if I get married by the age of 18, I'll have 2 children, and that will be the end of my career. I really need help and support so I can continue my education and I can become something in life. So she is doing extremely well now.
आज की छात्रा हूँ और मुझे आपकी संस्था से बहुत सहायता मिली है, उसकी मैं बहुत आभारी हूँ। अगर आपकी सहायता नहीं मिली होती तो मैं अभी घर पे बैठ के कुछ ना कुछ घर का कार्य कर रही होती, पर आपकी वजह से जो मुझे पढ़ाई करने को मिल रही है उसकी मैं बहुत आभारी हूँ। और मुझे कक्षा 6 और कक्षा 7 में अपनी कक्षा में पहला स्थान भी मिला है, और मैं दिल से अपने मन से पढ़ाई कर रही हूँ और मैं आगे चलकर IPS ऑफिसर बनना चाहती हूँ।
Also doing higher education right now in Mathura. So we are requesting that please continue supporting our Gopi projects. If you can just skip one night out dinner at some restaurant, you can give a child a life. Just one night a year, you sacrifice and think that you're going to help one Gopika, and that way you will give a Gopika a life and a future. So we are requesting that you please come forward and help us and become, not just help us, become team members. And if you do come to Vrindavan, we will be very happy to take you around and introduce you to these students who are now fortunate by Radharani's mercy and with everyone's help that some sincere and serious activities going on in terms of education so they can build the future. Beyond this Gopika project, we also are supporting widow ashrams. We have 4 widow ashrams where there is dire need for food, even they have dire needs for diapers and medicine, and also clothing. So we are trying to provide as much support as we can for them. Likewise, for blind people's ashrams, there are two ashrams. One is children's blind people's ashram, children's blind ashram, and the other one is adults. And both the places, the situation is very critical, and it's extremely difficult for the managers to maintain good standard of hygiene, good standard of food, good standard of clothing. Medicine is something that consistently required, and they need manpower to support. Like for example, if there's 50 blind children, can you imagine that having to get them already early in the morning? How many people are required to help them to use the bathrooms, to brush their teeth, etc., take a shower, get ready, and get to the breakfast table. It is very, very painful to see the situation with the children. Likewise, when you see adults in the same situation, they don't know which way to go. They don't know where the bathroom is. They don't know where the dining table is unless somebody guides them. And then they have to go out. They take them out for a walk so that they can physically keep fit. So these are the kind of critical projects where a lot of help is required. So these are different options: the Gopika projects, the water pump project, the blind people's ashram, the widows ashram. Then there are Goshalas. We try to help the cows on the streets also. And we are also, beyond that, we are distributing ration to the ashrams as well as to widows who are living by themselves, and to very, very poor people who live in the hutments, what we call Jubilee and Jubilee areas. And we also distribute cooked prasadam. Many of you donors who are very kind to request that, prasadam be distributed to group of your choice. We are also distributing prasadam. Beyond that, we have been looking and we have been renovating historical places. Many saints of India have visited Vrindavan, and each saint has a spot where they sat and they did some preaching. So for example, Tulsidas' Bhajan Kutir is in Gyan Kuduri, and it was really run down. So we renovated that Tulsidas' Bhajan Kutir, and now many pilgrims are coming and visiting the Bhajan Kutir. Likewise, in the Braj, wherever Lord Chaitanya came and spent pastimes and did his pastimes, we are also relocating and redoing up the places as needed. And beyond that, another example, Mirabai's temple is there where Mirabai used to worship. Guru Nanak also came here. Guru Nanak's Gurudwara is there. We are also looking into that. There is Lord Nrsimhadev, who was hidden during the Mughal time. He was hidden in the Yamuna, and they have brought him out recently in the present century, and they have a temple where there is help required. So we are trying to help them by connecting them to the donors who can work with them directly. So you have so many choices. That you can select from with the Govardhan Institute for Vedic Education. We are easily noticed on the YouTube. If you just simply punch in Govardhan Institute, you will see more than 40 videos whereby you will see different activities we have been doing, including in times of emergencies. Like last year, there was 6 weeks of flooding, and we had 6 boats, including one boat where a doctor was going out and visiting people and providing medicine, and we were distributing hot khichdi and also packed lunches to people who could not, who were stuck on the second floor or third floor of the building because the flood level was so high. So our humble request and announcement is that we are here, we are seated in Vrindavan, and if you are coming to Vrindavan, please communicate with us so we can make your stay here comfortable, we can make your stay here very exciting, so that when you go back to your country, where you come from, you go back vibrating spiritually with a wonderful experience and personally serving the projects of your choice here and becoming team member of our activities. And if you have any questions, please feel free to communicate with us. Visit our website, and you can also communicate with us directly on WhatsApp or direct call or by email, whichever medium is of convenience to you. So once again, I want to take this opportunity, this finally, I'd really like to say that I am sincerely, from the core of my heart, thanking all the volunteers worldwide who have come forward and helped us in physically and helping us to raise funds. I want to thank the donors who have sent the donations through these volunteers or directly to us, because only with your donation we are able to do all these services and provide these services to the Braj and the Brajvasis. And Lord Krishna, he says that I am happy when you serve me, but however, when you serve my Brajvasis, I am so much more, many more times happy. So please participate and get blessings of Lord Krishna. Radhe Radhe, Hare Krishna.